are going to actually. What's the name of the band again? Oh no, I forgot. Tuchanka. We're going to Tuchanka. We're going to see Rex.
No messages for you, Commander.
Come to bed. We got a couple of things we need to do there anyway, so. Tuchanka! Like I said, I can see Rex again. Grunt and Scarpa by marmot craters, radioactive rubble, choking ash, salt flats, and alkaline seas, Tuchanka can barely support life. Thousands of years ago, life grew in fierce abundance under the F-class star Aralak, a Raic clan word meaning Eye of Wrath. Tree analogs grew in thick jungles, their roots growing out of shallowy, silty seas. Life fed upon life in an evolutionary crucible. This world died in nuclear firestorms after the Krogan split the atom. Of course they did. A little ice age of nuclear winter killed off much of the remaining plant life. In recent centuries, many Krogan have returned to their homeworld. Oh. The reduced albedo has caused global temperatures to rise. In order to maintain livable temperatures, a vast shroud was assembled by the L1 Lagrange point. It is maintained by the Council Demilitarization Enforcement Mission, CDEM, which is based on orbiting battle stations. Visitors to Tuchanka land at their own risk. The CDM will not attempt to extract citizens started by clan warfare. Dang, trouble advisory. The ecology is deadly. Nearly 8 of every native species engages in some predatory behavior. Even the remaining vegetation is carnivorous. Hey. Now what do I want to do? Land. We must see Rex. Well, I'm gonna help Grant and I'll help Morton, and then I'm also gonna see Rex. And if I can't cure the let's say necrophage, but that's not right. Because that's dead space. I'll take about like I take the 2-minute help. Only Gary's still. Unable. Okay. I'm gonna go see Rex. See my best friend. My best friend. Rex. Hey, you're part of the blood pack. Hey.
If you're looking for work, you're shouting down the wrong hole.
Stop right there, alien. You're Shepherd of the Normandy.
Yes. Oh, you do over, Captain? Hey now. Whoa now. Where's Rex?
The clan leader wants to speak with you.
Bring me to Rex.
Keep your running pet on a short leash. Get him the right soon or put him down.
The right?
You know what's wrong with him. What he needs?
There's nothing wrong with him. Just go speak to the clan leader.
Can you help, Grunt? I don't know how.
I'm not.
Someday we'll get off this rock and show those Turians who's boss.
The baby.
Terrible right. Tear their scales off and let the Pyjaks feast on them while they're still alive. Ah.
It's a baby. It's a cute baby. Hello, Krogans.
Erdnot clan reports use weak encryption. I see references to a captured Solarian in the logs of the Chief Scout.
Good. Talk to Scout then, or Chief. Either one acceptable.
Also, I have been unable to access local medical records. I suggest asking the local clan leader for assistance with Grunt's problem.
Honor Edie. Chief Scout. Not throne. Throne, eh? Rexy has a throne.
You around with the female camps. Children last week.
No, I was off dealing with a Baron attack. What? Any promising warriors?
Yes, of course. They're strong. One day they will tear our enemies apart.
Good on them. That's just what they're bred to do. They're bred to fight.
Hold it. You must wait till the clan leader summons you. He is in talks.
You know what tradition demands. Clan Erdnot must respond. Your reforms will not go unopposed. You risk appearing weak at a critical time.
Shepherd.
Good enough?
Rexy! Fuck out here.
Excuse me.
Out of my... Shepherd. My friend.
Hug the Rex.
You look well for dead, Shepherd. Should have known the void couldn't hold you.
Looks like helping me destroy Saren and the Geth has worked out for you. Glad we didn't have to kill each other on Vermeer.
I'm very happy.
You made the rise of Erdnot possible. Vermeer was a turning point for the Krogan, though not everyone was happy about it. Destroying Saren's genophage cure freed us from his manipulation. I used that to spur the clans to unify under Erdnot.
You abandoned many traditions to get your way. Dangerous.
Speak when spoken to, Luvank. I'll drag your clan to glory whether it likes it or not. Now, Shepard, what brings you here? How's the Normandy?
The Normandy died more permanently than I did. I'm back fighting the odds. Maybe you can help.
We don't often allow aliens to do business on Tuchanka, but you're an exception.
Okay, so, okay, we're gonna talk. Because, like, oh my god, Rex. I'm so happy to see you.
Sounds like you've got big changes ahead for the Krogan.
We are making a neutral ground where all clans are welcome. Fertile females can be shared among clans. We will strengthen the race as a whole.
You threaten everything that makes us strong. It will not last.
Maybe. Until then, you're lucky to be a part of it.
How do you keep control?
How do you maintain security with so many different clans in one place?
Any clan willing to send in hostages can come in. No fighting inside the camp. Each clan punishes its own criminals. We stop conflicts before anyone dies. Then we present a simple choice. Pay a fine and deal with your problems, or your clan is no longer welcome.
That's reasonable.
That doesn't sound very harsh by Krogan standards.
Allies from other clans like what I'm doing. They help deal with skeptics. Many are eager for an outlet. Every time I've declared a clan unwelcome, my allies have destroyed them.
Dang.
Word gets around.
What's so important about maintaining individual clans?
Every clan has different customs, rites of passage, rules of behavior, battle songs, all unique. That diversity makes us great. No clan, not even mine, was meant to survive on its own.
Erdnot is the leading clan. Doesn't that make your culture primary?
For now. But every clan has its unique assets. The best tacticians are Erdnot. Chorgal has the longest breeding line.
Okay.
Gatatog holds the oldest settlement. Others have their own strengths. We keep going how we are. The clans will end up as craters under nuclear haze. Even Erdnot. We need to rethink. Restart.
That's a really good plan.
What do the women of Clan Erdnot think about this plan?
It was our female clan leader's idea. The neutral area is safe, and it encourages more female clans to ally with us. Attacks on Erdnot now endanger the females of all clans.
Dang.
Even clans that want to see me dead will defend Clan Erdnot.
Yeah, females have their own clans?
Your women have their own clan structure?
Nothing is more valuable than a fertile female. We know it. They know it. They isolate themselves for their own protection.
Good
We
idea.
work together to set up breeding alliances. I can hardly do anything without clan leader Yuta's approval.
Okay, now.
This sounds ambitious. How's it gone so far?
Better than I'd feared, worse than I'd hoped.
It can't continue. You are going against what makes us strong.
I hope that works well for your people. But back to the reason I'm here.
We don't often allow aliens to do business on Tuchanka, but you're an exception.
I'm looking for a Solarian. He was captured by the Blood Pack and brought here.
My scout commander can direct you. He's probably near the perimeter running target practice.
Okay.
Don't take too much of his time. I need a constant watch on the other clans.
I'll make it quick. Can we with Grunt?
I have a Krogan on my crew. He has some kind of sickness and needs treatment.
Where are you from, whelp? Was your clan destroyed before you could learn what is expected of you?
I have no clan. I was tank bred by Warlord Okir. My line distilled from Kredok, Moro, Shiagar.
You recite warlords, but you are the offspring of a syringe.
Hey now.
I am pure Krogan. You should be in awe.
Okir's a very old name. A very hated name.
Fair, he's dead now.
He is dead.
Of course. You're with Shepard. How could he be alive?
Does it?
I need Grunt back up to speed. What's wrong with him?
There's nothing wrong with him. He's becoming a full adult.
Puberty ritual. Common among species with hormone-driven reproductive urges.
I don't care what aliens call it. Krogan undergo the rite of passage.
Too far, Rex. Your clan may rule, but this thing is not Krogan.
But it is Krogan. He.
So, Grunt, do you wish to stand with Erdnot?
This right here is why I love Rex so very, very much. He does not give a shit that Grunt was made in a tube or was engineered. He doesn't care. He's like, well, you're Krogan enough, you need to go through this sort of passage, so let's do it. I absolutely love Rex, and I am so sad I cannot romance him because he is a wonderful character and he will always be my best friend. I don't care. Rex is always going to be my best friend in the series.
What does the rite of passage require?
Not for me to say, Shepard. The shaman will discuss that.
Fair.
You'll let a tank-bred Krogan join Clan Erdnot?
Only because he's with you. After all, you and I killed thousands like him. Not quite as big, but many.
True.
Clan Erdnot is strong, and the others will do as I say. They see the benefit of my vision.
What happens if he doesn't do
What
it?
happens if he doesn't do this rite of passage?
If he was left here, he would be killed. The clanless are not respected. A tank bred, probably more so. His disposition is what it is, right or no. That's just him being a Krogan. Okir didn't tell you that in the tank. Did he, boy?
I love Rex so goddamn much. I love him so goddamn much. I wish I could go in the game and hug Rex because I want to. I love him that much.
This is his choice.
I can't make his choice for him. At the end of the day, it's his choice. You are Krogan, Grunt.
It is in my blood. It is what I am for.
Good boy. Speak with the shaman. He's over on the second level. Give him a good show and he'll set you on the path.
Fuck, I love Rex.
You too, Shepard. How many times have you stepped in a mess for your crew,
A lot. I wish I could take you with me, Rex. I miss you so much.
Good to see you, Rex. Sure you can't come with us?
Wish I could. But I need to keep these short-sighted fools in line. Hunt well, Shepard.
I get it. It's been 2 years. His priorities have changed. That's fine. Actually, it's really healthy for him, but damn.
One of the children, probably 5 years from the right. Yeah, my eyes.
Huh. Think you actually had a fertile female on one of your trips to their camp?
I must have.
Son, good for you.
We'll get a ring club to celebrate.
Cool.
Looks like
Head to Varen.
Good Varen. Stay.
My whole day is made. I got to pet a Varen. And that is a cute Varen. I don't care what anyone says. They are cute and creepy, but also adorable. Baby. Yeah, store. Rex Arsenal. Shields. That's a good thing. Death mask. Negotiation bonus by 10. I could just buy it all. Okay, well, we'll talk to the scout and we're gonna talk to the shaman.
Child. My son. I tackled the Baron. He was good. Fast. Strong.
Well, of course he was. Any son of yours must be.
Then they went back to the female. So fast. I didn't get to talk with him.
Huh.
This is the great Krogan homeworld. This is the land of Kredok, Shiagar, and Vio. This chunk of rock is barely worth standing on. Never thought I'd miss the tank.
It is a pretty harsh environment, but the Krogan are harsh people, so.
Watch it, human.
Fuck off. I am literally Rex's best friend. You're...
What do you want, human? Rex told me to be polite. He didn't say you were going to talk to me.
It's real quick. I'm gonna take like 15 seconds of your time. It's gonna
I'm looking
be okay.
for a Solarian. The Blood Pack captured him and he was last seen around here.
I heard about that Solarian. Poor bastard. If it's Blood Pack, then Clan Weirlock has him. Sent one of my scouts to check it out, but he never reported back. Guess they got him, too.
Lock.
Chief told me to give you one of the trucks. Just follow the highway to Weirlock's base if you've got the quads to deal with him in the Blood Pack.
I am so fucking happy that Rex is my best friend. This is going in so handy on this planet. Also, hi! I haven't seen you in forever. How are you doing? I'm busy. I'm also insane. But I'm busy. We take the truck. Rex did not take his time. I respect Rex. I'm not gonna take a lot of his time. We'll come back and we'll deal with the shaman. Alrighty then. This is the second one, yeah. Hello.
Enemies in front.
Yeah.
Alive.
Warren, you okay for that? I guess. Exploded right in your face.
killed that one.
Hey. Those were oh no, dead. Were these Krogan? I don't think those are Krogan.
Trouble! Yeah, right on your ass!
Oh, that's grunt. Okay.
Just the thing to help.
Krogan charging!
By the way, not super happy that I don't have Garrus with me. I realize now that I got real spoiled with Dragon Age having a third party first. Ah.
Nothing left.
Dang, grunt.
Taking heavy fire!
No!
Going. Explode.
Nice.
Neutralize.
Okay. I keep thinking circles run.
On the ground, now!
Well, that took care of that.
Oh!
Oh.
If you two don't knock it off and stop fighting, I'm going to literally make you hats. I could just make them into hats. I could just make them into hats. But I shouldn't. But I could. Problem is, Raja just decides I'm gonna bug the hell out of
Repurposed
Aura.
Krogan hospital. Sturdy, built to withstand punishment.
Dead human body.
That body, human. Need to take a look.
You're gonna
Sores,
cure the generators.
tumors, ligatures showing restraint at wrists and ankles, track marks for repeated injection sites. Test subject, victim of experimentation.
I don't suppose there's a way to tell who this poor bastard was.
No tattoos or ID. Maybe slave or prisoner, maybe merc or pirate. Irrelevant now. Clearly part of Krogan tests to cure genophage. Humans useful as test subjects. Genetically diverse. Enables exploration of treatment modalities.
Wouldn't something native to Tuchanka work better? Varen, maybe?
Yes, human experiments strictly high-level concept testing. Native Tuchanka fauna likely used later in development stages.
Okay.
Wise to delay use of Varen until necessary. Powerful bite.
Alright, fair.
What can you tell about their experiments from looking at the body?
Position of tumors suggests deliberate mutation of adrenal pineal glands, modifying hormone levels, counterattack on glands hit by genophage. Clever.
Do you think they're close to curing the genophage?
Can't say. Need more data. Conceptually sound, though. Genophage alters hormone levels, could repair damage with hormonal counterattack.
How are humans more genetically diverse?
More variable. Peaks and valleys, mutations, adaptations, far beyond other life. Makes
Really?
humans useful test subjects. Larger reactions to smaller stimuli.
I know we can look much different from each other, but Asari have a wide range of skin tones.
No, ignore superficial appearance, down to genetic code. Biotic abilities, intelligence levels. Can look at random Asari, Krogan, make reasonable guess. Humans, too variable to judge. Outliers in all species, of course. Geniuses, idiots. But human probability curve offers greater overall variety.
Huh. Alright.
Come on, we still need to find Malin.
Agreed.
I may not like their methods, but I understand why they're doing what they're doing, because there's an issue with the breeding, so I don't like it. I don't know. You let me cure the genophage, then problem solved. Which Morden might not like me for, but
I am the speaker for Clan Werlock, Offworlders. You have shed our blood. By rights, you should be dead already. But Werlock Gold, the Chief of Chiefs, has ordered that you be given leave to flee and spread the message of our coming.
wait, what?
Krogan don't generally let people go. What does Clan Werlock have planned?
If you walk away now, you can tell your children that you saw Clan Werlock before our blood pact conquered the stars. You think the Erd not impressive? They are pitiful! Werlock Gold will destroy them!
What the fuck
The
up?
Solarian will cure the genophage, and Clan Werlock will spread across the galaxy in a sea of blood!
Appears they discovered Malin's work. Unfortunate.
What the fuck up? Rewind. Just insult Rex, because now you have to die.
If you care about the future of Clan Werlock, you'll hand over Malin. Now.
When we cure the genophage, Werlock Gold will rule all Krogan. The Krogan rebellions will become the Krogan Empire. The surviving races will frighten their children with tales of what the Blood Pact did to the Turians. The Asari will scream as their citadel plunges into the sun. We will keep Solarians as slaves and eat their eggs as a delicacy. If you lack the wisdom to flee, then you will be the first of billions to be crushed beneath our might. For Werlock Gold, attack! We're gonna kick their ass.
One second. If this is what the not the Solarians, the Krogans are like, not the Rex, but like this is what they're mostly like, then I completely see why the genophage got put in place. However, I think we killed the really violent ones. I believe the ones like Rex that have like a brain, you know, kind of rattling around up there, they get to lead and have the genophage.
Enjoy.
Take it! Fire! I'll put them down!
Kind of glitchy, that's okay.
It's more!
Is that it? Cool. See, I think like, I like Rex. He's cool. He kind of knows the that they can't keep living the way they were living. The Krogan can't keep existing the way they were, like this clan Werlock.
Labs likely through there. Can smell antiseptic, hint of dead flesh.
Just get us there.
Salvage. I think.
Active console may contain useful data. One moment. Genetic sequences, hormone mutagens still steady. Protein chains, live tissue, clone tissue. Very thorough. Standard treatment vectors, avoiding scorched earth immunosuppressants to alter hormone levels. Good. Hate to see that.
Can we cure?
Most people wouldn't be so casual about developing a sterility plague, Morden.
Not developing, modifying, much more difficult, working within confines of existing genophage, 100 times the complexity. Errors unacceptable, could cause total sterility, malignant tumors, could even reduce effectiveness, worse than doing nothing.
Yeah, but
Had to keep Krogan population stable, 1 in 1,000. Perfect target, optimal growth. Like gardening.
yeah, but it's not, because it's not right. What you guys are doing is not right. I don't like it. I'm just gonna leave that alone.
What was it like working on the
either of those.
genophage modification project?
Best years of my life. Wake up with ideas, talk over breakfast, experiments all morning. Statistical analysis in afternoon, run new simulations during dinner, set data runs to cook overnight. Laughter, ego, argument, passion. Galaxy's biggest problem, massive resources thrown at us. Got anything we wanted.
Yeah, but
Do you keep in touch with your old team members?
No. All changed with deployment. Made test drop on isolated Krogan clan, hit rest of Tuchanka when results were positive. End of project. Separate ways. Watching it end, watching birth rates drop. Personal. Private. Not appropriate for team.
but it's not right.
How can you agree with using the genophage, Morden? Look at what happened to Tuchanka as a result.
State of Tuchanka not due to genophage. Nuclear winter caused by Krogan before Solarians made first contact. Krogan choices. Refuse truce during Krogan rebellions. Expand after Rachni wars. Splinter after genophage. Genophage medical, not nuclear. No craters from virus. Damage caused by Krogan, not Solarians. Not me.
Can we do Krogan peace?
So if the Krogan banded together and formed a united government, you'd welcome that.
Yes, United Krogan saved Galaxy. Destroyed Rachni. Genophage not punishment. Simply alters fertility to correct for removal from hostile environment.
I don't like it though. I get logically why they did it, especially with this clan. But I don't like it. Because of the Krogan like Rex. And Grunt. And yeah, they're violent. It's part of who they are. But, I don't know.
We're not gonna find Malin staring at consoles. Come on.
I'm gonna cure that freaking genophage, I swear to God. And if I plunge the universe into chaos bot, I'll plunge the universe into chaos bot.
Dead Krogan, female. Tumors indicate experimentation. No restraint marks. Volunteer. Sterile Werlock female willing to risk procedures. Hoped for cure. Pointless. Pointless waste of life.
I didn't expect you to be disturbed by the sight of a dead Krogan.
What? Why? Because of genophage work? Irrelevant. No. Causative. Never experimented on live Krogan. Never killed with medicine. Her death not my work. Only reaction to it.
Exactly.
Goal was to stabilize population. Never wanted this. Can see it logically. But still unnecessary. Foolish. Waste of life. Hate to see it.
I didn't think you'd had much direct contact with things like this. Did you come to Tuchanka after dropping your plague?
Yearly recon missions. Water, tissue samples. Ensure no mistakes. Superiors offered to carry it on. Refused. Need to see it in person. Need to look. Need to see. Accept it as necessary. See small picture. Remind myself why I run a clinic on Omega. Rest, young mother. Find your gods. Find someplace better.
I didn't expect spirituality from you, Morden.
Genophage modification project altered millions of lives, then saw results. Ego, humility, juxtaposition, frailty of life, size of universe. Explored religions after work completed. Different races. No answers. Many questions.
That's about how it goes.
Sounds like you were trying to deal with your guilty conscience. The doctor who killed millions.
Modified genophage project great in scope. Scientifically brilliant. But ethically difficult. Krogan reaction visceral, tragic. Not guilty, but responsible. Trained as doctor, genophage affects fertility, doesn't kill. Still, caused this. Hard to see big picture behind pile of corpses.
How on earth do you deal with that?
Can you really just rationalize it all away? How do you justify it?
Wheel of life. Popular Solarian concept. Similar to human Hinduism in focus on reincarnation. Appealing to see life as endless. Fix mistakes in next life. Learn, adapt, improve. Refuse to believe life ends here. Too wasteful. Have more to offer. Mistakes to fix. Cannot end here. Could do so much more.
Like undo the genophage.
If you need this much soul searching to get over it, maybe the genophage was wrong.
Had to be done. Rachni wars, Krogan rebellions, all pointed to Krogan aggression. So many simulations, effects of Krogan population increase, all pointed to war, extinction. Genophage or genocide. Save galaxy from Krogan. Save Krogan from galaxy.
You could've...
You could have cured the genophage instead. Brought hope to the Krogan. They'd have rejoiced.
Assumes human reaction. Krogan stimulus response different. Harsh environment. Take chance to fight. Flee. Would have caused chaos in Tuchanka. Victor would have war economy. Bloodthirsty army. Galactic expansion only logical outcome. More war. Genophage saved lives. War would have ended.
No ideas.
Look at the dead woman, Morden. It doesn't look like you saved her.
No, it doesn't. Worked with available data. Only option. No other possible. Doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. If you are that screwed up about making that genophage, then it is not okay. You don't make something that screws you up that bad and I'm like, oh yeah, it's fine with it. No. Oh boy. I really gotta pay attention to this one. Come on, where is it? There.
I'll take it.
Ooh, nice. We went that way. That's a pretty stupid. Oh well, too late now. Where? That's the objective. First data pad. Oh boy. There. No, 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 there. I don't understand why these are so hard for me. Yeah.
You killed the Blood Pack guards.
Not Blood Pack, not member of Clan Werlock. Wrong clan markings.
I'm a nerd, not scout. Werlock guards got me. Brought me here.
The chief scout told us to watch for you. We've taken out the guards. Get back to Erdnot.
I can't. The Werlock did things to me. Drugs. Injections. Said I was sacrificing for the good of all Krogan. Experiments to cure the genophage. Everything's blurry. Hard to think. Have to stay.
Morden can help.
Morden, can you get him back on his feet? Stims, maybe? Something to bolster his immune system?
You don't understand. I'm not too sick to leave. I have to stay. They're curing the genophage. They're gonna make it all better. They have to keep doing the tests.
Caution, Shepard. Patient unstable, susceptible, brainwashed.
Why do you want them to keep doing the tests?
This is my fault. I got caught. Wasn't strong enough. Not good enough. This is the best I can do. This is all I can do. I'm not big enough to have a real shot with the females. I'll never have kids of my own.
Oh, that's sad.
But if I help undo the genophage, then I'm mattered.
But it doesn't help your clan.
Millions of children will be born. Werelock children. They're gonna destroy the other clans.
But... no. No, they said I was helping Erdnot.
They're not going to.
If you want to help Erdnot, you need to get back there. But it would take a real badass to make it back to camp while injured.
Nice.
I can do it.
You? I said a badass, not some scout whining like a quarian with a tummy ache.
I can do it. I'm up. And I'm going to the female camp.
Damn right you are. Get back there and show them what you're worth. Go! Go!
Nice. See? You just gotta keep
Nicely done.
fine.
Fortunately, subject is unlikely to be contagious.
Yeah, because injections.
Shepard, I'm detecting crates ahead that are holding unstable materials. A misplaced shot could cause a significant explosion.
Or a well-placed shot.
Yeah.
Explosives useful. Burn through Krogan armor.
I was just gonna say, or do you mean well-placed shot?
Incoming. Enjoy.
Worthless. Pistol's not gonna cut it.
Come on. Come on.
I can't charge it. Output weak.
Okay, he's dead.
Hostiles charging!
You're close.
My shields are down.
Not
shot.
Shepard, you're fine. Back up. Yes. You're not one of
Too late. Now you're dead.
My God.
Hostiles.
Just putting the hell.
Enemy charging. Incoming. My kid charging.
Taking fire.
Wait. Thank you.
Wait.
Heal him.
I'll put them down. Stop firing at me, idiot. Wait.
I'm not firing at you, Grunt. I'm not trying to.
Getting up close.
Deploying incineration tank. Hostiles charging!
Gotcha.
Impact shot. Enemy charging.
Probably gonna have to go that way, I think. Yeah. Anything this way? Oh wait. No. seems like the way to go. Oh, this is just a room. Ooh, locked crate. You don't say. Let's go and see. Let's see. What was that one? Yeah. There we go. Hey, 3,000 credits. Not bad. I'm very happy to be on Tuchanka. This is nice. I love how I say that. It's like I'm in a ruined building, and there's Krogan and Baron, and I forget what the other ones are. But it's nice. Yes. 2 lines of orange, and then that one. Where's my brain hate this? Is it this one? Yeah.
Oh, what's this?
Ooh. What's up, bitches?
Malin, alive, unharmed. No signs of restraint, no evidence of torture. Don't understand.
For such a smart man, Professor, you always had trouble seeing evidence that disagreed with your preconceptions. How long will it take you to admit that I'm here because I wish to be here?
He didn't need rescuing.
He wasn't kidnapped. He came here voluntarily to cure the genophage.
Impossible. Whole team agreed. Project necessary.
How was I supposed to disagree with the great Dr. Solus? I was your student! I looked up to you!
Experiments performed here. Live subjects, prisoners, torture and executions. You're doing?
We've already got the blood of millions on our hands, Doctor. If it takes a bit more to put things right, I can deal with that.
Was there other ways that you could have done it that wasn't like gonna kill people?
You honestly think the experiments you did here are justified?
We committed cultural genocide. Nothing I do will ever be justified. The experiments are monstrous because I was taught to be a monster.
What?
Morden, did you ever perform experiments like this?
No. Never taught you this, Malin.
So your hands are clean. What does it matter if the ground is stained with the blood of millions? You taught me that the end justified the means. I will undo what we did, Professor. The only way I know how.
But there might be better ways of doing it if you're not gonna kill people.
What happens if the genophage is cured and the Krogan expand again? That will be on your head.
We justified this atrocity by saying the Krogan would cause havoc and war if their population recovered. But look at the galaxy. Batarian attacks in the Traverse, Geth attacks in the Citadel. Is this a more peaceful universe? The assault on your Eden Prime might never have happened if we had let the Krogan recover. We'll never know.
Hey, is that wrong? It might have. I don't know. It might not have. I don't know.
You talked about killing, but the genophage isn't lethal. It only affects fertility rates.
Krogan fight over fertile females. They become mercenaries or pirates because they see no alternative. They would be thriving in a cultural renaissance now had we not decided that this is what they deserved.
Inaccurate. Krogan population resulted in war. Simulations were clear.
Why work with Clan Weyrloc? And how did you access the genophage data?
The data was easy to obtain. We all still had clearance. We were heroes. All I had to do was ask. As for the Weyrloc, they were the only clan with both the resources and the commitment.
But Erdnot.
Erdnot has a larger camp than Weyrloc. Why not use them?
Erdnot Rex is too soft. He wasn't willing to do the experiments I needed.
I'm fucking sorry.
It's Erdnot's loss and Weyrloc's gain. Their clan will be the first to recover from the crime we committed.
The fact that Erdnot didn't want to do these experiments means those are the Krogan you should have cured.
Malin clearly doesn't need rescuing. What do you want to do?
Have to end this.
You can't face the truth, can you? Can't admit that your brilliant mind led you to commit an atrocity!
Unacceptable experiments. Unacceptable goals. Won't change. No choice. Have to kill you.
I'm not gonna tell him to not kill him.
Apologies, Commander. Misunderstood mission parameters. No kidnapping. My mistake. Thank you.
Anything else we need to do here?
Malin's research. Only loose end. Could destroy it. Closure. Security. Still valuable, though.
Might be worth keeping that.
If you think it could be useful, why not hang on to it?
Worked for years to create modified genophage. Should destroy this. Malin's work could cure genophage. Don't know. Effects on Krogan. Effects on Galaxy. Too many variables. Too many variables.
You should help the Krogan.
You regret what the Krogan have become. You see the horror of what they did here. But you see the loss, too.
Wasted potential.
They don't deserve this, Morden. Save the data.
Point taken, Shepard. Capturing data. Wiping local copy. Still years away from cure. But closer than starting from scratch. Done. Ready to go. Ready to be off to Chunka. Anywhere else. Maybe somewhere sunny.
Let's get out of here.
If y'all wanted me to not kill him, you don't know me that well. The literal fact that Rex was like, no, you shouldn't be doing these experiments even though it could cure the genophage means that you shouldn't have been doing the experiments. Because after Vermeer, like, no! Jesus. Okay. I'm glad they take me here, because I want to go back and talk to them. She was on this.
And the Solarians, too. Those little bastards that are so smart. Doesn't like Rat either, did they?
Clan Erdnot has increased in strength after the destruction of Clan Werlock. Based on population profiles, Clan Erdnot has adopted surviving members of Clan Werlock, mostly women and children.
Nice. Intelligent move. Surprising from Krogan. Glad to see it.
Also, I have been unable to access local medical records. I suggest...
You see that special they had on the extranet? That crap rots your brain. You should be out hunting. Or fixing something if you can't hunt. There was a special vid on the Citadel.
Okay.
The Citadel Presidium has a big statue of a Krogan right in the middle.
Hi, Rexy.
Well, I'm not putting a damn Asari statue up here, if that's what you want. Don't be a fool. You're honoring our fight against the Rat.
No.
Maybe they could have honored us by not bombing us with the genophage.
So we're working on that. I might tell Rexy we're working on that before we skedaddle off planet.
Watch it, human.
You go beyond yourself, Gatatog Uvank. The rights of Erdnot are dominant.
How do we know it will challenge him? He's unnatural. The beasts of the right could ignore him like a lump of plastic.
They know blood no matter the womb. Your barking does not help your case.
I'll speak for myself.
This is the tank bread. It is very lifelike. Smells correct as well. Your protests ring hollow, Uvank.
We have permission from Rexy, because he's my best friend.
Erdnot Rex has given us permission to seek clan status for Grunt.
Permission. That is good enough, if lacking in spirit.
If this must stand on ritual, then I invoke a denial. My Krantz stands against him. He has no one.
My patience is tested, but Uvank invokes correctly. Grunt, who is your Krant? Your allies willing to kill and die on your behalf?
I will literally help Grunt if I'm allowed.
We stand with Grunt as shipmates and comrades.
Shipmates are not the same thing. But I grant you aliens your simple interpretation.
Aliens don't know strength. My followers are true Krogan. Everything about Grunt is a lie.
Your face is gonna be a lie here in a second. You wanna die, Rick? You wanna die? First essence.
What the hell is your issue? What have you got against Grunt?
It doesn't matter if one of our own made him. He is a manipulation. He may as well be the genophage in the flesh.
The genophage defines the weak. My bloodline will make us stronger.
You sound like Rex, bringing radical change that threatens our core. We have gone too far already.
I could threaten him.
This is about politics. You maneuver like the Citadel Council. Does your Krant also fight with words?
You dare slander me in such a way?
Damn.
Impressive! You challenged with words, their natural weapon. And your Krant sees how your position weakens, Uvank. Shaman, you cannot decide in his favor. What about Krogan tradition if you pollute the rite? You dare. I was a warrior before your mother was born. I speak with the authority of centuries. I decide who is worthy. That is the end of it.
I have other means to oppose this.
You have provoked them. Reason enough for me to like you. They're your problem now.
So it kept bugging me. I had to look it up, but I was like, I know Uvank's voice. Why do I know his voice? Because he's fucking Worf from Star Trek Next Gen. Of course I know him. I had the biggest crush on Worf growing up, because of course I did. It's fucking Worf. God damn it. Literally, my husband still makes fun of me that, like, to this day. He's like, you liked Worf. Like, shut up. Okay.
Do we need any special equipment?
To begin the rite, only the candidate and his Krant are required. You love battle, don't you, Shepard? The last gasp of a dying opponent.
It is
Bring
fun.
your love of the fight to Grunt's trial, and he will succeed.
Then I don't dare tell my husband later that, hey, you know Uvank? He's Worf, because I'm gonna be made fun of for literal days. The Worf does not get brought up in the household. I could get mocked.
Is that Krogan gonna be a problem?
He is forbidden to interfere, will he? During the rite of passage, you must be ready for anything, Shepard.
But I don't want...
From what you've shown me, you will not disappoint.
You already made me kill Deanna Troi in the first game. Please don't make me kill Worf. God damn it.
We've waited long enough. Tell us how this works.
Still your impatience, Shepard. For now, know that Grunt will be tested, and that you must adapt.
Alright, fair enough.
We're ready. Let's do this.
Excellent.
I can't believe he's fucking Worf. God damn it. Also, I have all 7 seasons of Star Trek Next Gen just sitting on my shelf. And like collector's edition copies. I don't have a problem, okay? I don't have a problem. Oh, Garrus. I want Garrus. Shush. Don't laugh at me, Chad. This is a real problem I have. Also, because my husband calls me out too, I'm gonna be straight up with you, chat. Apparently, I have a thing for like strong warrior types. Because like, I love Dragon Ball Super. I hate Goku so much. Absolutely love Vegeta. Love me some Vegeta. Hate Goku. I can't stand Ryder. Right? What the hell was his name? Troy. I haven't watched it in so long. Who's the second in command of the Enterprise when Picard is captain? Commander Riker. Commander Riker. Can't stand Riker. Love me some Worf. My favorite character in this game is Rex. Like, there's a thing. And I don't know why. We did see the truck go before, so.
This is Tachanka's most recent scar. The last surface city to fall in the rebellions. The Keystone was at the heart. It has survived wars and the passage of centuries. It endures. Like the Krogan.
Cool beans.
If you wish to join Clan Urdnot, you must contemplate the Keystone and its trial.
What will happen?
Who knows? You must adapt. You must thrive no matter the situation. Any true Krogan will.
Fair enough.
Let's get started, Shepard. Hit the keystone.
Alright.
First the Krogan conquered Tuchanka, and mastered a natural world only we are fit to hold.
Here they come. I'm ready.
Come on, Baron.
Concussive shot. Worthless. There we go.
Thanks, Garrus.
These beasts will
Love you.
know I'm worthy. Take it! One more. Worthless. They'll all die.
Bad dog.
One less to worry about.
Okay, well, I'm down to stand here for a hot minute with myself.
Here they come. I'm ready.
There we go. Yes, perfect. Yes, perfect. There we go. Scratch one.
Hey,
One less to worry about.
it's gotta be more than
know I'm
just
worthy.
Baron, right?
Worthless.
Okay, that was one of the
Ready for another round, Shepard.
Stuck on the mount.
Attack the keystone.
Yep. First reload. Okay.
Then the Krogan were lifted to the stars to destroy the fears of a galaxy. An enemy only we could chase to their lair.
Crawlers, come to your death.
Oh, these nasty. These things suck. I hate it.
Hostile.
Oh, shoot! I forgot these things explode.
Too late. Now you're dead.
There we go.
Wait for me.
Concussive shot ready.
I come.
You guys suck.
fight!
This will calm down.
Oh my god. Come on, big boy.
We need to trigger the keystone to continue the rite.
Okay, that's fine.
Now, all Krogan bear the genophage. Our reward, our curse. It is a fight where the only goal is survival.
Feel that? Everything is shaking.
Well, hopefully it comes. I'm fucking sorry.
Look out!
Yeah, I'm kind of just gonna keep my body. Why?
An enemy worth fighting.
Taking fire. Okay. Well, there goes my... Okay, well that now it makes about half. I don't want any of this.
Taking heavy fire!
It's fine. Suck. I walked right into that. How the absolute hell am I thinking? Oh.
That one hit!
That sucks. That sucked a lot.
We have company. Good. I want more.
Okay.
You live, and you brought down the Thresher Maw. No one has done that in generations. Urdnot Rex was the last.
Hey.
My Krant gave me strength beyond my genes, which are damn good.
True. Your alien found weakness in some of my Krant. I wonder, you say you are pure. Okier constructed you? No alien meddling?
He's supposed to be like the biggest, baddest Krogan that ever existed.
The best Krogan traits are distilled into Grunt. He's designed to be perfect.
Being designed is the problem, but not made by aliens. And he is truly powerful. That is a tolerable loophole.
A what?
A reason to accept you. You are a mistake, but your potential could tip the current balance of the clans.
You spit on my father's name, on Shepard's name, but now you stop ranting because I'm strong.
That's how it works.
With restrictions. You could not breed, of course, or serve on an alien ship, but you'd be clan in name.
You only want him as a frickin' trophy.
You talk like he's a thing. You're after his power. You don't really want him in your clan.
Of course not. I didn't really want to cooperate with Clan Urdnot either, but I had to. Clan Gatatog is on the verge, either of greatness or of joining the dust. I get traditional support if I fight you, and reformer support if I back you. Your rite of passage tipped that balance too.
Your call, Grunt.
It's your choice, Grunt. Sounds like an easy job.
That's the problem. I'm pure Krogan. Uvink, you were the pretender.
Your head is valuable, whether you're alive or dead.
Just try to take it.
I'm gonna support Grunt in this. He said no. This Garrett's just like chilling.
Incoming.
Okay, I can't. Super happy to just be fighting Krogans though. Really nice.
My shields are down.
Great.
Again, charging! Now! I'll put them down.
Get ready for close combat!
Ow, ow, ow. Once you go this way. Or this way. Got him.
Uvink is meat. Let's signal at the Keystone to get out of here and leave him to rot.
Alright. Sounds good. Feel bad that they killed Worf. I love Krogans. I love them so much. I don't know, it makes me seem insane, but I really do love Krogans. So, Gatatog? Was that clan? They'll probably be dead too now.
You have passed the rite of passage, earning the honor of clan and name. Many survive, but it has been years since a Thresher Maw fell. Your names shall live in glory. Grunt, you are Urdnot. We now own property. Join the army and apply to serve under a battle master.
Shepard is my battle master. She has no match.
Understood. Congratulations, Urdnot Grunt. Accept this token from Fortak. His weapons are the finest we have.
Okay, I kinda wanna learn.
What were you called before you became shaman?
I gave up my name when I became the shaman. I am a conduit for the rage and bloodlust of my people. It would be wrong to retain my old identity. My life belongs to the clan.
Yeah. That actually makes a lot of sense.
I want to know about Tuchanka's past.
Tuchanka is a place of great gifts. It kills the weak, torments the slow, and destroys the stupid. Survival is an honor, and here, Krogan thrive. We cover this planet with our civilization, only to burn it to the ground a dozen times over. Each time, we grow stronger. When we are wise and powerful enough, we will tame the planet forever.
So wait, the destruction was a good thing?
I've never heard anyone say that wiping out their own civilization was a good thing.
I'd have thought you, of all aliens, would understand, Shepard. The Krogan empires and clans of the past were glorious, built in great battles and conquests, but their cores were weak. How else could they have fallen? When Krogan civilization achieves its apex, there will be no stopping it. No stopping us.
Okay.
Tell me about Krogan rites and ceremonies.
You have seen the rite of passage. Krogan suffer the rite of life at birth, and the rite of honor when they wish to be considered for breeding. The rite of firsts is suffered before a Krogan faces a new enemy. A clan leader also undergoes many rites in service to the clan.
What rites did you go through to become Chief Shaman?
Becoming the shaman is excruciating. I passed through rites that made me wish to die.
Dang.
I carry the scars on my soul. I must perform rites each dawn and dusk to keep me bound into our Krogan nature. Our spirit is one of violence and death. I must be attuned to that.
Your job is awful.
No, it literally is.
Indeed.
It literally is like the worst job ever.
I should go.
May your foes be strong enough to keep you sharp.
I'll take it.
Don't frown, the ambassador.
I don't give a shit about the ambassador. I want to talk to Rexy. Rexy's the one I care about.
The human killed the Thresher Maw?
Everybody's hurt. Hasn't been done since Rex himself.
Hey, Rex.
You just can't help making trouble. No one has killed a Maw since my turn in the right. Next you'll tell me he's a Quint and crap's dark matter. Guess that's what it takes to replace me.
No, I didn't want to replace you. No, Rexy, nobody can replace you. He's your my best friend.
You are Urdnot Grunt. Welcome.
I can't tell him about the, Genophage then.
Good to see you, Rex. Sure you can't come with us?
Wish I could, but I need to keep these short-sighted fools in line. Hunt well, Shepard.
Bye, Rex. I love you. That was so sad. I'm glad I got to see Rex though, because my god. It's Rex. But hopefully that helps Grunt.
Clan Urdnot has increased in strength after the destruction of Clan Werlock. In addition, killing the Thresher Maw has produced several breeding requests for Grunt and one for Shepard.
Ah!
No thank you! I don't know if I would love to breed with Rex, but I think that's not an option. I looked it up though, it's like, nope, can't breed with Rex. I'm like, what? He's like the only Krogan I would like want to do that with. How dare you? Before I leave, that should be all my stuff, right? Miranda, Shadow Broker, Dossier, Jack, Kasumi, Tuchanka. Oh, I need to talk to the Chief Scout. This might be a little awkward for Garrus. It's probably fine. Garrus is tough.
Get off this rock and show those Turians who's boss.
Garrus is fine. Don't tell us Garrus off. He's sad. Garrus is who I'm gonna end up romancing, I can already tell.
Should I ask the female clan for right of parentage?
Why bother with all the politics?
know you, sire. I barely survived the bond during my run.
Guess that is the issue. Right. Things could be different. We could live together, us and women and children.
You know we can't. We just be one big weak target. Have to keep the fertile females safe. The children safe.
I think I'll take you up on that wrinkle later.
This is where you cure the genophage. This is why you gotta cure the genophage. That's so screwed up.
I hear you killed a thresher moth.
Were you around when the female camps and
That's so sad, though. It's like, I just wish I could live with the woman and see my kid more. Like, oh!
What? Eyes straight ahead.
My scout made it back. We've got him at the tent. Doesn't remember much beyond getting tortured, but he remembers you. Said you yelled at him until he got his hump out of that basin back here. You've got a quad, human. Thanks for saving my scout. Saves me having to train another one.
Oh, that's right. They have 2 sets of organs. Instead of a pair, they've got a quad. Alright. Klingons do too.
Talk to you later.
Okay, is there anything else I need to do here? Let's see. Ziona, Haite. That's it.
Give me a reason.
Bye, Rexy. Your saga going now. It's okay. I'm gonna pressure Morden to cure the genophage. I think it's important.
Solarians, too. Little bastards.
Back to Normandy. That's pretty sad, though. We'll talk to Morden and I'll talk to Grunt, and I think that'll be it for tonight, so. Well, we saw Rexy. I have a weird mating request. Seems weird. I'm glad several came in for Grunt. Maybe that'll do some good for him.
The elusive man wishes to speak to you in a debriefing room, Commander.
No. Last time it sent me into a whole quest line, so this time no. We wait. You can talk to me when I come back in a week. How's that sound?
You know, Commander, I'm not real broke up that Rex isn't coming. I'm good with our current amount of headbutting. I'd say we're at headbutting capacity.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
Okay.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Nothing new, really. Yeah, we probably are at headbutting capacity between Grunt and... I think Grunt's little urges, yeah, probably. Alright, Morden.
Still hard to believe Malin betrayed me. Betrayed my work. Disgusted by his actions. Proud of his nerve, though. Always thought he lacked backbone. Shame I had to kill him. Might have made a good member of the team. Willing to get his hands dirty.
What about Malin's data on the genophage? His attempts at a cure?
What about it? Have it over there somewhere. Not dealing with it now. Need to focus on collectors. Not important now, regardless. Appreciate you helping me back on Tuchanka. Should get back to work. Wasted enough time already. Lots to do. Talk later?
Real quick.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Not at moment. Think I've unlocked collector interest in humans. Wait, no. Only one heart. Krogan have 2. Scratch that. Anything else?
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
I'll push you to cure that. I'm gonna push you, Morden. I'll push you. But I also understand right now we do have the collectors do with us a little bit more priority. But you're gonna cure that genophage, and you're gonna give the cure to Rex. So help me. I'll be angry.
The elusive man wishes to speak to you.
I don't want to speak to the elusive man. Just a second. Would not dark. Clan leader told me to get in touch with you. I don't remember much of what happened, but the chief scout said you pulled my quad out of the fire. when I got caught and poisoned over at Weirlock Camp. Thanks, next time I have a chance to kill a human, I won't, unless I go into a blood rage or something. Alright, fair. I got to go to the female camp after I recovered. It was pretty good. Jesus Christ. This guy wrote me, hey, thanks for saving my ass. I got laid. It's all good. I'm gonna stay here. Alright. Go make door. So glad you're happy you got laid. I don't tell you. Well, not my car. I don't know if you guys heard the car alarm, so but it's not my rig, so shit. Who's on port? Who's on starboard? I always forget. Is Grunt on port? Yeah.
Not Grunt. I like it. I have a clan. That makes me... It makes me want to fight, not just able to. And Uvink, I wanted to disembowel him, to tear out his spine like a trophy.
Wait, did this call me? No, that's not exactly how they work, though. They don't really calm down, they just kind of get a little under control.
We started this because you were losing control. Now you sound more violent than ever.
Rex said I was normal. Just had this built-up stuff because of being grown in the tank. Now that I know it's not an outside thing, and I have a place as a Krogan, I like it. Our enemies are in trouble, Shepard, and we better not run out of targets.
No shortage there.
There's no danger of that. They're practically lining up.
Everyone gets a turn. Ha! Wouldn't want it any other way.
Okay. Yeah, no worries. We're gonna run out of people to kill anytime soon. I wonder if I can talk to Garrus. Since I'm trying to romance Garrus. Interesting. Oh. I have not memorized the ship well enough
Thank you,
yet.
Commander. Rupert put the new supplies to good use.
Good. Yeah, he told me he made you guys a feast and a half, and it was great.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can we talk?
Yeah. I've been thinking about what we talked about. Blowing off steam, easing tension. I've never considered cross-species intercourse. And damn, saying it that way doesn't help. Now I feel dirty and clinical. Are we crazy to even be thinking about this? I'm not... Look, Shepard, I know you can find something a little closer to home.
Okay, yes, but if you're if you're gonna play Mass Effect where there's aliens that you can romance, why would you go with the human? Go with the aliens. Be experimental, have fun with it. Plus, I really like Garrus.
I want something closer to home. I want you. I want someone I can trust.
Don't think this will get too bad.
I can do that. I'll find some music and do some research to figure out how this thing should work. It'll either be a night to treasure or a horrible interspecies awkwardness thing.
Fair.
In which case, fighting the Collectors will be a welcome distraction, so, you know, a win either way.
I love you so much, Garrus. Oh, you're so awkward. Are you sure about this?
You know, Garrus, if you're not comfortable with this, it's okay. I'm not trying to pressure you.
Shepard, you're about the only friend I've got left in this screwed-up galaxy. I'm not gonna pretend I've got a fetish for humans. But this isn't about that. This is about us. You don't ever have to worry about making me uncomfortable. Nervous, yes, but never uncomfortable.
That's fair. That's really fair, actually.
So when should I book the room?
I'd wait if you're okay with it. Disrupt the crew as little as possible and take that last chance to find some calm just before the storm. You know me, I always like to savor the last shot before popping the heatsink. Wait. That metaphor just went somewhere horrible.
It really did, though. Garrus, no.
I'll let you get back to work.
Right. Because I'm in a great place to optimize firing algorithms right now.
That was adorable and awkward, and I absolutely loved it. Oh, jeez. Alright, well, it's been a bit of a short stream. That was so bad. That was so awkward. Oh, God. We've also been married for 4 years, but... yes. Whew, bad. Let's see, arrivals, Kinston, server station. I have so much to do. Maybe I'll go look at the map. Kind of plan out my next move here, because I don't really know what to do too much. Like, I definitely wanted to go to Chonka. Oh my god. But after that, I don't really know what to do, because we have all these personal missions for Jack, Miranda, Jacob, and Zaid. And Kasumi. So that's 5. I have still like 3 dossiers to get.
The elusive man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing.
I didn't mean to speak to you.
Change of plans, Commander. Urgent message coming in from the elusive man. Patching him in through the comm room.
Fine, that's what I'm doing. I get back on then. But I'm not doing it right now. Oh, that was really awkward, but wonderful. I will, today's Tuesday. I never remember what day it is. I might have a problem. My life is very busy. So, I will talk to you later. I will see you all Thursday. I'll play more Vampire, and hopefully I don't keep screwing that game up and destroying everything precious that I hold dear in that game, which I keep doing. So, see you Thursday. Bye.